What's shaking, people? Back with another reaction, back with some more acid techno, and we're back with an utterly mental tune by Kektex. Someone who's a subscriber to the channel, Braindead909 I think it is, they mentioned that one of their favorite Routemasters ever is Kektex Godstopper, and I fucking love this tune too. So I wanted to react to it. I did realize though, it actually, the original, which came out in 1997, it's one of the few original Routemasters, especially from that sort of period, that I actually don't have. Which explains to me why I have two copies of this Routemaster repress series on XP Digiflex. Shout out to the guys in France, as I mentioned. They're cool. I have dealt with them directly, and got like one or two of them. Actually, it's like two or three of them on white label. And so yeah, they basically repressed a bunch of the Routemaster tunes, a bunch of the Stay It Forever classics. Both of those series are worth having. Shout out here, they have the XP Digiflex logo. The Routemaster logo is in the center. And I don't know what the one is over there. I'm not sure what that is. But regardless, this repress is from 2009. So even this repress is from 13 years ago. Crazy to think. Nevertheless, here we go. This is Kektex Godstopper. I guess this is the A side. We'll know right away if it's the right one. But yeah, this is hopefully Kektex Godstopper, originally on Routemaster 1997. This is on the XP Digiflex Repress Series 09. Moment of truth. Oh yeah. Listen to the kick drum. It's like a kick drum in a badminton court, or like a kick drum in a sound isolated drum room, and you're hearing this like echoic, cavernous kick like from outside the room or the badminton court. Real groovy, like high percussive layer right away. The kick drum though, it's just like a fucking slightly muffled sledgehammer on your brain. The simplicity of intent with this tune. Kick roll, different sort of high-end configuration, but you can tell we're waiting. It's like we're on death row. We're yet to be called. Like all the individual rhythms in this tune are fantastic. Tink, tink. Sort of one of those hitting a pipe sounds. Could be someone hitting a dinner plate with a fork maybe. Or a frying pan. Now there's a chunkier kind of like not a freight train, but like the packages and the shipment is like rattling out of its like containers and so on, because like the kick drum is just shaking everything so hard. The bindings are loosening. Oh. That gritty buzzing layer is the king. We still got the acid to come. It's like you called. Real kind of edgy, like sharp acid line. Nice, like uptick accents. And it just feels like, you know, the room has just started to burn, like. Now it's truly ablaze. Forget like all the shipments like falling out of their crates and containers. Now everything's on fire. But Lori and Henry just driving the train with reckless abandon anyway. I say Lori. Since I said it, my brain was like, wait, bro. The sharpness, like the fire of the acid work. Just keep turning the dial, see how far we can go. And then I remember the first time I heard this, I was like, oh shit. Got like crazy, like dissonant and like headspacey all of a sudden. You're like deep in the throes of psychedelia sort of headspace. It's like you try to talk to someone and they're like, what did you say? Oh. Sort of like an alien tractor beam kind of sound, but it's like the demented, sad, like alien UFO tractor beam sound. It's a very miserable War of the Worlds sort of vibe. It's nice though, it's weird, like, dissonance is a funny thing. This is really dissonant, but my brain is cool with it, I dig it. Hitting a frying pan again. Now there's sort of like a filth ocean, like ebbing and flowing. All the while, the train's still going. Now you don't even know what to expect. You're just like, wait, what? It's like machine gun rolls? Like, what? What is happening? Stagnated, like, almost like they're trying to get the gear, like, plug it fucking back in. It's insane. And now, it's almost like the Goose, DDR and the Geezer, right? Or no, what am I saying? That's not DDR, that's the well-paid scientist. I think that's DDR and Henry, right? Yeah. This reminds me of the Goose, those like quacking sort of synth layers. They're receding a little bit now that the acid has taken over again, but I say quacking, I think I was calling them like sad tractor beams or whatever, but reminded me of the Goose a bit. The acid work. Again, in both parts with the acid, like, it's just like someone is constantly turning up the temperature. Maybe gradually, but like, it just never stops intensifying. whips out at the end right there. Yeah, it's insane. And again, like, it's insane right till the end. This is like the very last, I think, 32. So again, if you're mixing out, you know, you got to know what you're working with. You got to begin your escape plan before you get to that last transition. But yeah, it's unbelievable. Like, it's one of those, as I keep saying, with some like Routemaster and Smitten and old school Stay Up Forever, it's like, it's broke the mold stuff. It's like one off, like, you don't remake another track like that, or you can remix it, you can do whatever, but it's like, there are tunes where it's just like this magical like beast that, you know, it's not put together in a like formula sort of way, or a very simple like cookie cutter design. It's like this crazy idiosyncratic, eccentric, evolving monster. And that track is perhaps one of the best examples I can think of. So again, shout out to Braindead 909. As I mentioned, this tune is, I'm very fond of it. I would have gotten around to it eventually, but when I saw that, it's like, oh yeah, I do have to react to that one. Good shout. So again, shout out to you for mentioning that. And again, if there is another Routemaster tune or another Smitten tune, Stay Up Forever tune, you know, just go through. As I mentioned, on the front of this channel, there's a, you know, link to some things up in the right corner. One of them is like a Discogs icon. And it's my collection, which is publicly visible, and you can just go through, and if there's a record in there, it's like, oh yeah, that one, you know, please do let me know. I'd love to get more requests. So anyway, I appreciate those requesting, I appreciate those watching. Have a good day, have a good night. I'll see you next time. Peace.